Folks, when you see that world-famous blue carpet, you can only be one place on earth. Boise, Idaho, home of the Boise State Broncos. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams. Two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on the second-ranked team, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Spartans will kick this away to start us off. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First down here for this offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Now they'll run it on the toss. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
And the Spartans will send their punt team onto the field. Oh, it landed at the 8-yard line, but a lucky bounce into the end zone for a touchback. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to his target. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown Broncos. Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Quarterback keeps the football. And he's brought down, but it's a 1st down, spotted near the 41.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. So that long scoring play is spoiled by a penalty. That's a big call in this game. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to his receiver. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line. They attack the deep middle of this defense, could come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
The Spartans pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Impressive spin move. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that match.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes them one of the top backs in the country.
And the point after is right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Okay, ready?
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Tries the right with a quick throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The tight end has got it. Goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few yards, but it's short of the 1st down marker.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score tied 7-7.
The Broncos will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. Kick goes out of bounds. They'll spot the ball near the 20-yard line. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. he'll set up to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
And the Spartans will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Takes the ball and heads to the left. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play. And the Broncos will bring their punt team onto the field.
Yeah, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down. That's a solid gain in return. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. They're going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. QB to the tight end for a completion. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys.
make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 2nd down, looking to throw it. And he fires the football to the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Looks like the running back, but he's got work to do. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Warner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. The ball is picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now here's the toss play. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, BSU.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the coverage guys make the tackle. After all that effort, you've been better off just taking a knee there. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Escapes the sack. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Broncos will kick this away to start the second half. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, what a surprise the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint at the 20. Touchdown, Sparty. And they will claim the second half lead.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First play of the drive, to come out throwing. Catch made by the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
First and 10 now for the offense. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
He's brought down at the 35. Second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Lets it go quickly. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Broncos are looking to keep this drive going. Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Down he goes, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So bad plays on first and second down puts him in a tough spot here. Third and very long. Now to play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. It's a highlight reel diving catch there.
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but how about the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big gain?
Kick lands out of bounds. They'll spot this down around the 20. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And off, here comes the jet sweep. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
You know, I don't want to get away from a jet sweep. I think it's a good call. This one just didn't work out, so now you're way behind on the sticks.
They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Touchdown, Boise State. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the defense gets involved, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from them in addition is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. They'll run it from the gun. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And he throws his third interception of the day. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. Wow, a great play on the interception, but that's going to be wiped out on a roughing the passer penalty. The Spartans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Cook. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to protect the Michigan State quarterback and give him time to make an accurate throw for the first down. And boy, over the years, especially recently, they've had great quarterback play. Connor Cook, 3 years of starting, outstanding performances by his Michigan State offenses. Kirk Cousins, we saw what he could do when he was at East Lansing and the job he's now doing in the NFL. Even go back to Drew Stanton, who's more of a dual threat guy. Spartans have had really good quarterback play.
So, second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They'll return it from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He fires it. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And a big takeaway by the defense on the final play of the quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Michigan State 28, Boise State 21.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. In the red area, it's Bush. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fights off a defender. Breaking through defenders. Touchdown, Michigan State. Wills his way to the end zone.
Michigan State.
Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
21.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback drops back, throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Broncos. Made the defense look slow that time. Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. Would love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play calling? Breaking free at the 35. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Here's the second down play. Receiver in motion now. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. second down and goal. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sparty.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter.
Boise State, 28.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, as a defense, you'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route. You tackle him inbounds. It keeps the clock running. That's a great job by the defense.
High completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Can he get there on the ground? Tackle, but 1st down.
You know, even though these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Hey, you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, BSU. This offense cannot be stopped. Here we go, 4th quarter. Cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive.
And the Michigan State offense will take over 1st and
10. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Important second down play coming up. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. Big gain, catch made at the 30. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Spartans.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They're going to run the option. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And a quick timeout call on the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's nearly picked off. Could not hold on to the ball in the end zone. Sets up second down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And he's back to throw again on second down. And now another deep ball here. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete downfield. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his second interception today.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, Sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. So the win streak continues. Kirk, this team could have gone either way after that loss. They have regrouped and responded really well.
Yeah, I think it's important to reference that loss, Chris, from a few weeks ago, but that's now a distant memory. This team right now is firing on all cylinders, and it's going to be exciting to see how they close out the season and see if they can make a run and see if they can make it tough on the CF